Either follows. So one of our viewers shared how he found himself in a bad situation when a passenger exited his car. His seatbelt fell out, the passenger walked away, and the dude set off. The seatbelt got caught by something that was lying on the road, which led to some nasty consequences. But let's see what exactly happens when you miss something like that. Let's go. Here's the first scenario we're trying. When you got a road made from slabs of concrete, it sometimes happens that the concrete crumbles, exposing the rebar that then sticks out by quite a bit. And a seatbelt very well might get caught by the rebar. Right, let's hammer this in and try it out. For starters, we're taking it really easy. I missed. Oh my, I just got a jolt. Didn't really feel anything. All I got was the sound of it snagging. Right, the rebar is now upright. But the seatbelt is fine. I don't know for sure, but this might be fresh damage. It's not all that bad. And it's not super dangerous. But then I wasn't going too fast. What do we got here? From the looks of it, if the door had been in better shape, it would have gotten bent in this spot. Also, the rebar is in the dirt, and so... oh, wait. It actually got bent. Such a stout piece, and it got bent. That tells us that there was a lot of force involved, and the consequences can be pretty bad. But let's carry on. And now we've placed something slightly different. Goodness, what was that? The seatbelt has been badly torn, even though these seatbelts are very durable, as we all know. Popped the rear tire? Holy cow. I thought it had come into the cabin, but then it sort of swung, as if saying, just keep driving, we're done here. But I suggest we try a more serious simulation, because, well, the way I see it, when you have a concrete slab where the upper portion has disintegrated, and the rebar is poking out at a slight angle, and you got it slightly higher than the road surface. And so that's what I want to simulate. Because when you hammer a piece of rebar or angled metal into the ground, it gets ripped out. But this time we're going to hammer a pipe vertically into the ground and weld a small piece of rebar to it. Let's go. That was a loud pop. Here's one part of the belt, and the other part of the belt. But let's replace it. Fit a fresh one with no evidence of wear. And yeah, when a belt is worn, there's a higher likelihood of it snapping when subject to stress. But let's try this again with a fresh seatbelt. Let's go. Okay, we've replaced the damaged seatbelt, and let's see what happens to the fresh one. Yeah, that was way nastier. I heard the belt snapping, and also metal getting bent, I think. Yeah, a piece of the door has definitely been broken off. And the belt snapped. Clean right across. Yeah, like... Look at how it snapped. Yeah, so that angled bit must have cut into it, cutting right across the belt. And I gotta tell you, that did not feel pleasant. I felt the car jerking to the side. Nothing crazy, but definitely noticeable. So yeah, seatbelts are quite durable. And if a situation like this does occur on the road, it's tough to imagine what that might result in. Especially if the road is slippery, say it's the wintertime, I can imagine the car going into a spin. Going any faster is unsafe at this point, and so we've decided to do things differently. I back up and then I quickly get up to speed. The car is able to accelerate very nicely, and so the force will be transferred to the belt. This allows us to keep things safe. But let's try this out and see what happens. Let's go. Alright, get up to speed and see what occurs. Oh, holy cow! Isn't that something? Didn't expect that. That was weird. The two cars weigh the same. Everything is identical. The difference is that no sharp edges are involved. Yeah, that has to be it. Seatbelts can withstand immense load, which we just witnessed in action. In this case, nothing was cutting into it, and instead the impact was transferred to the car. But I think we need to try again. A bit more room to get up to speed, and let's go. Something has gone wrong. I mean, that was a good hit. Seatbelts are durable, as they should be in the name of safety. But let's go see what happened. Oh my goodness. These ropes also appear to be unsafe. Look at the damage sustained by the car as a result of it letting go. When the belt snapped, the rope was under tension. It snapped back, and in so doing, hit the car so hard that it broke the bumper. Of course, the belt itself let go. It got torn. And I think there had to be a weak spot here. It is, of course, durable, but the durability has a limit. You will also notice that, yeah, the frame on this rear door has been dislodged and pressed against this pillar. There is no longer a panel gap, though here the gap got wider. And let's try again. Oh, holy cow. But yeah, this system was bound to hold up. These belts are very durable indeed. Both of the doors are damaged. The rear door is bent. So is the front passenger door. The frame has gotten bent even worse, I reckon. Oh man, just look at this B-pillar. It is severely bent up. It took some damage. The shell has begun to get ripped apart. And so now, just to decisively work out how durable they are, we've set up a system with a couple of belts. So now we got 2 instead of 1. And now let's test their durability, let's go! Now is no time to quit. Oh my, for real though? Seriously? Goodness, are you seeing this? They still snapped though. When did that happen though? Take a look at that, the car is on its side. Okay guys, there's the experiment. As you can plainly see, this was a bit sketchy. And the takeaway here is that you need to look after your seatbelt. Because, I mean, you do not want them to slip outside. But that's all I got for you, you saw it all for yourselves. Catch you guys later.